Which one is it? This one? No. Just take a different picture at the. I'm not taking a picture. I'm trying to make the live stream go, and I want the orientation. I forget it every time I learn it. All right, so we're trying to learn. I'm just gonna do it like this. All right, so we're here live at the peanut. Ori, I should know how to do it. All right, we're live. We're live on Ashley's channel. Does anybody know how to flip the orientation? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Is it all? Wow. Yeah. Right there. All of us. That's cool.
All right, we're live. We're live. All right.
Everybody slow down, give a little bit. Put your body trash. Do what they ask. It's all right, okay, sorry, but you can't pray. Got big stores closed. No superstitions, it ain't.
So this is where Tina Peters is. So you see, see the top all the way to the right. That's her room, and then these four to the left over here is the day room where you can see. We're out here in front of the gym, kind of just getting set up for the live stream. If you guys can share this out to everybody, Nikki would surely appreciate it.
They don't know. Yeah, we're definitely gonna start facing this way, and then they don't own me.
All right, we're live here. Remember, everybody.
Oh God, help my soul. Look what we. Well, yeah. Well,
Oh God. Hey, Deb. I need to make somebody. Hey, Deb, you're gonna be my moderator.
no evil, bow to the needle.
Deb, you're a managing moderator now.
Sick is a new health, poor is a new wealth. Truth is whatever.
If somebody else would like to be a moderator, make a comment.
Just media protectors tell me who to love and hate. Jail in the network.
Hey, Deborah. We're getting set up and started. Right now, we're gonna do the national anthem and everything here in just a few moments.
In control. Well, no way, no how. I wouldn't say it too loud. Don't you know they're on patrol? Keep more locks pushed up. Let's fight. There's no way.
We got Real America's voice here, getting set up still too. What's your name? Mordecai. Mordecai's cool. We like Mordecai. We got a speeder. We got Ruth with the flag. She's very patriotic. Hey, man. Deb says she's so looking forward to this, and everybody is. We are all super excited. We got more J6ers coming too throughout the night and weekend, I think. Look what we've been through. I got down here. Look, Hank's artistic work. Or do you know how to switch to orientation, or can you do that after you've gone live?
To landscape?
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know what? That's YouTube. I think
Yeah.
YouTube might automatically do it. I don't know. I'm not big. on
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay. I thought you were. I want you on Rumble all the time. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy. I
Yeah.
do everything. I'm not everything, but most of my stuff's landscape.
Hank Monster, free Tina Patriot. That's right. J6 loves her. All right, we got 21 live viewers. Share it out. Share it out. Because we're getting started here with the official vigil here in about 3 or 4 minutes. Of course, we have Ashley's mama, Mickey loves Tina Peters. Mr. Pollock. Everybody loves Mr. Pollock. He loves Mr. Tina Peters as well.
Yeah.
And the famous, we got some celebrity here. Mr. Oreo Express.
The homeless guy.
Yeah. We're gonna pray in a minute and do the national anthem. Tina Peters. Tina Peters went to jail for all your freedom, proving that they stole the election in Colorado against the country.
Take it to the streets and the neighborhoods. Worship back to student lives and yourself.
Who's calling?
Your blood.
Oh,
Don't believe around. So look around. Fake news, rumors, okay, boomer. Ignorance will stain our future. Will you make it through? Turn it down.
Amy's got battered. We got 93%. We're good right now. So Hank, tell us when I said, hey, they're having a rally for Tina Peters. What was it you said to me?
I can't remember what I said.
We gotta go. Yeah, I remember. You remember. You're like, yeah, we're gonna go for sure because she stood up for us and we're gonna go stand up for her.
I mean, January 6th, went through all this. We never leave prisoners behind.
That's right.
So this is basically, a witch hunt for anyone who's speaking out against those who want to commit fraudulent acts, to steal an election or for that matter, create a narrative like they did with January. It's all part of one same thing.
Of course, and Hank is January 6th, and Hank did 17 days, 17 wink of the eye before he got pardoned. So what was that like, Hank? Just real quick for the people who maybe never seen you.
Well, January 6th was pretty easy. I had a great time when I was there. I met a lot of wonderful people when I was in jail. I mean, I gave them
And you still get phone calls too from the guys.
every week. I get a phone call from the jail. I told my bed here 17 days. Nobody believed me, and it happened just exactly as I said. So, and I just thought all the servicemen who served in this country, you paid the ultimate price. Fought in wars that weren't legitimate, and here we are fighting against a real enemy within our own country, which created these wars and created these problems. This should never happen to Americans ever again. And we're standing with, against the true enemies, those who wish to deceive us within our own country.
Amen, brother. All right, we're gonna get it started here in about 30 seconds. So let me get my camera set up.
I know, but that when you get tired of holding it,
Okay.
that's a tripod for hours too. Hi, y'all.
No more Disneyland, I guess. No more basketball.
We're going. Is he ready? Or,
He's gonna cue to us when they come over.
do want this.
Go with me.
Oh, snake farm.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a minute. They're doing. It's been a minute since I heard snake farm.
Sing this song.
Snake farm. All righty.
Hey, hey, Patriots! Hey,
Hey, Deb for freedom. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Carol.
Be seen in the background. She's back here. Can we hear?
Okay. So,
Hey, hey,
Love ya, Tina.
hey. All right, you guys. I'm so glad. Hey, Tom, let's come on over here because we're gonna start the vigil out. All you Freedom Corner newcomers that didn't know about us for 906 days outside of the DC jail. We have brought a little bit of Freedom Corner here to La Vista Correctional Facility, where Tina Peters is here in the background. As we all know, Governor Polis has commuted our sentence to where she is eligible for parole
That's right.
as of first. So we're here to, just wash Tina in love, embrace her, and let her know that we're going to be supporting her all the way through this. She still has a lot of hurdles to go through. How we start out on Freedom Corner is we start out with a prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance. So, Mr. Pollock, would you like to lead us in prayer?
I just want to remind everybody about Joseph. When he was into prison, he interpreted some dreams, and he said, just remember me when you get out and be kind and mention me to the leaders. And that's why we're here. We're just here to be kind to Tina Peters and let her know that somebody hadn't forgot about her. And we love her, and we just thank God for her and been praying for her for these years. And that's what we want to do right now. Just start out. Heavenly Father, we come before you. And Lord, we seem small right now, but I just pray you'd wake America up to what this young lady's done for this country. And Lord, we do plead your blood around this time. Father, protect everybody here. But Father, we lift her up to you and just plead your blood around her and just pray you would protect her in these last days in this prison, Lord, and they wouldn't take it out on her because we're even mentioning her name right now, Lord, but they would show mercy to her. Lord, be kind to her, Lord, and just love her, Lord, the way that you love her and the way that we love her. And Father, we thank you and praise you that you're a God of protection. You're a God of war. You're a God of peace. You're a God that loves us and died on the cross for us. And Lord, we just pray that you would just protect her, and we lift her up, protect this time, this 72 hours that we're going to be out here. Lord, we love you and praise you and thank you for that we could do something, Lord, to show her that America has not forgotten Tina Peters' name, or Ashley Babbitt, or Roseanne Borland, or Mr. Greason, or Mr. Phillips. Lord, we thank you for these people's lives. And Lord, we love you and praise you. In Jesus' name, amen. Now we're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
All right. We have 4Ashley up and going. We have Rav here right now. I'm going to give a little overview. We have some Freedom Corner people back. The gang is back together again. We're going to, that's right. So we got Tommy Tatum here.
Hello.
Oreo Express in the house. Hey, Mr. Pollock, we got lots of Jan Sixers coming in and out all weekend long, 72 hours. It's going to be a great weekend. We're just so excited that
She was here too, Gary.
platforms that we're going to repeat throughout the next 2 hours that we're going to be off and on RAV. We have 4ashliJ6Vigil
Yes.
at YouTube. You
Live.
Can live. You can reach us there. We got Oreo Express.
Rumble.
We got Jen Baker on Rumble.
Rumble.
Express is on Rumble.
Rumble.
Oh, here that will be visualizing. That'll be visualizing. So we're gonna have a really great weekend. The same format as we did at Freedom Corner. We're gonna have J6 Fireside Chats.
Gary McBride's in the chat and he says hello to everybody.
Chats. We may do a little bit of viewer interaction. You're gonna have some different J6ers in and out of here. But we want to bring all attention to Tina. She's part of this weaponization that has been, welded against so many Americans. So with that, I'm going to send it off to the ladies and they can catch you up a little bit on what's up.
Well, I don't have much to say, so I'll go first. And I'm just here. Miss y'all. I really love you. And I just basically do what I'm told. So he's like,
You cook too.
and he likes to be the taster. So it works out really well. It works out really well for us.
Nicole had a good soup today too.
We've just been having, living our best lives. Brian's home. Yay. Yay. I know you're out there on one of these cameras, so hey, baby.
Hopefully ours.
Yeah. Well, that's the only link he has, so.
Brian, are you there?
But not giving us any.
Brian, you better be watching.
So anyway, we're just living our best life and doing our thing out in Texas, and then I meet up with my ladies when I can, and we're just standing here for Tina like she stood for all these J6ers so many times, and we leave no man behind. So
Tammy is a gourmet chef.
sorry, camera down. Down.
It's all good.
All right, we're back up.
I don't have too much to say either other than welcome and please watch us on live stream. Rav will be covering us live for 2 hours, and during that time, you'll get other people's live streams, like Nicole said, and you'll can find out where to follow us after Rav leaves. So thank everybody for coming. Be in
Failed now, but I think I got it back.
joyful prayer
Yeah.
for Tina. And it's a time of celebration. When we decided to come, we didn't know that
How does it-
Tina's
that's what I'm
release
saying.
date was going to get announced. So we're here in celebration and could not be happier for her. But when you get out of jail, your journey begins. So keep Tina in your prayers. And, you know, I hope that she is guided through this process by the hand of God and her friends. So welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us.
Well, I think so many of us here have personal stories with Tina because we've all been in this fight together for years now, since the election, really. And she really took J6 under her wing after she met so many of them at CPAC, met so many of us, bonded with Jen Baker on going around and getting back and forth with CPAC. And, Tina is really an American hero. And, it's a privilege to stand out here and stand for her. I know that she went down to the corner in DC and she stood outside there and had on her podcast every Friday. After that, she dedicated to getting J6 stories out. And she was a true advocate for us. And, we just want to make sure that we're here with her in support. She still has so many things to go through because she's not just commuted. What has happened is that they've made her eligible for parole. So what that means is now this goes in front of a parole board. They decide her restrictions, her limitations. And as we're out here this weekend, we need to remember the men and women that have fallen for this country, for the rights that they are absolutely stomping all over with Tina.
I don't know, Deb.
Right. So many of them would just.
This is on my channel. This is on my. It's Nikki's channel, but it's something I set up years ago.
American heroes. So, keep sending all your love this way. We're going to come back and
The email would be TommyTatumNews@gmail.
Sixers show up, but we got plenty of them here that have their own stories to tell. We have stories to tell about Tina Peters. You can reach us at 4ashliJ6Vigil YouTube live. We're also on Rap just for a little bit. We got Oreo Express over here that's going to be on Rumble. Jen Baker is going live. She's here with Gateway Pundit, and she'll be on X. I'll be going off and on over the weekend on my Facebook Live. So just make sure that you're checking out all those platforms if you can't find us on one. But for Ashley, for sure, plans on being here the entire weekend. So, if you can't find us, I know you'll find us at 4Ashley. And I just want to say, if Ashley was here, she'd be standing out here, making sure that justice comes to Tina Peters. So, y'all remember that. And those that can't be here, y'all go out and wave a flag this weekend. Tell somebody about the struggles of the weaponization of the American people, and in particular, what Tina Peters is going through. So I'm gonna get off here because boy, I hadn't had a microphone in my hand.
We can tell.
Let me talk. All right, y'all know me already from Freedom Corner doing that, but we're gonna have amazing patriots come in and out. So let's play some music.
So just so you got Tina's room is the top right.
That's right.
And then the four darker ones to the right, left, or the day room where you can maybe see them waving or whatever. Tina can see us out here and other people.
Just the air that fills my lungs. My tears and trade my ears for a glimpse at kingdom come. On the other side of misery, there's a world we long to see. The strife we share will take us there to relief and sovereignty. Oh. In our own towns, foreigners now, our names are spat and cursed.
The headline smack of another attack, not the last and not the worst. Oh, my fathers, they look down on me. I wonder what they feel. As we see them come, sons driven down beneath a coward's heel. Oh, again, by God, you have a home. The road is dark, the way is lost, my eyes they strain to see. I struggle forth to find a friend to light the way for me. Oh, brothers, can
Hey y'all, hey.
so am I all alone?
I mean, I'm just hitting it right out of the ball. What the playlist right now? It's on shuffle. Hey, Jay Jones, the man, the myth, the legend, Ohio Navy mom, Angelina, Deb.
Of the United States of America.
We already got our first positive honk. Hey, ZZ, stop. Yeah, it's a honk and a wave, not a honk and a finger. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hey, Susie. Hey, Deb for freedom. Long time no see. Hey, baby. Hey, Angelina. That's my man right there. That Brian Jackson. He's one hot face. Brian. Everybody's there. Everybody's up in here. Hey, Gary. Hey. Something's happening. Hey, burst review. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Jay Jones. Jay Jones. Funky Screaming Chicken. Thanks. Happy Memorial Day to you, too. Oh, hey, Jessica. It's Jessica. Jessica's Jessica. She used to run our page. Oh, thanks, Jessica. Angelina.
One nation.
It's like we're all back together. Hey, Mr. Rhino.
Hey, Betty. Who's that? Oh, Mr. Rhino. Okay.
That's Scott's friend.
Oh, hey, Scott's friend.
He's an unindicted J6er.
Hope AJ's feeling better.
With liberty and
Somebody loves me, but it went by too quick. I love you. I love y'all too. Yes, it's coming under. Tommy had the secret key.
Where do you want me to move it to, Brian?
Texted. He said that Tina just talked to him.
Hold on.
All right, I love it.
I mean, what do you want to see?
Tell the live streamers if y'all can't see the cars coming by so far, we've got a thumbs up and a honk.
That's right. That's right.
Happy Colorado.
don't worry.
Hey, those are good honks then. All right, I gotta wave some flag. Brian, you might recognize this flag. Let's go, Brandon. Somewhere else. Over the commanded. The computer, David. Country, David. Do you want us to breathe? Strangle, strangle. Someone give assisted, living a call. Hit your man back. He the poets, where's it up? Oh, what about man? He don't care about this virus. Really, got your jam. But I think I would get a vaccine. But I'm asking you, better have a stint. Prices rising by the minute. I don't know about it. I can try. I don't try to rhythm when I get too shy. I try to live in my DV. You better put it on my reply. Let's go. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
anybody wants 16 shirts, go to condemnedusa.com on the website on the store. And you can get them. They got the Ashley logo, the Condemned USA. Beautiful Miss Tina's face.
Let's go, let's go. That's like chipping in. If you think that you'll ever earn her, you were senior touching juniors. Can't you better finish school first? Like them, but let me control. And I hope the 1300 in my smoke. And I wanted all my lines are dope like Hunter. I'm kind of free on the legacy get a rap. See, Marine, artillery, shot all arms to the back. When they compare the human place to just one thing, the biggest race, you the biggest line, you in a vibe, we'll burn on it. Tell a day, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, planet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, planet. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, planet. Let's go. Let's go. America don't care about the Joe. I don't think you should know. That was rolling back the curtains on the stage. You just said that you want like Alec Thomas has been a purpose, now a threat. Was popular president, U.S. history. They calculated that it remains a mystery. Economy isn't great. Containers stuck at bay. Like you have no current plan for the caravan on this way. Can build back better, like build back broke. Gas prices so high to make the dope fiend choke. As a veteran, I try to respect the commander in chief. But if I'm honest, let's go. Brandon brings amazing relief. Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Hey, Angelina. Hey, Angelina.
Got our first negative comment, guys.
Hey, Angelina. It's Tommy's, but this is their channel, but we needed it this weekend, so I found it.
That's true.
Ooh, where's Rebecca? This is Rebecca's song. Rebecca, this is for you, Rebecca. There's ways you can keep your rifle. Bobby Geeswap. Keep your rifle by your side. Oh, it ain't bad for you. All right, where's that damn dead? Have a- But if they don't have faith in their eyes are mine. They can scream and they can shout, but they can never stop us out. Keep your running for yourself. Sing it. Oh, it's the first thing for sing it. Just spinning it out. When we hear the voice, we know we have the choice. Keep your life by your side. They'll have guns and they'll have tanks, 'cause they got money in their banks. But we won't follow the song as they can fly. They'll go on the great journey. Thanks. Show the box. Oh, this earth was made for us. Sing it. Oh, it's simple, it's a statement. Jericho. Hey, Jericho. Dildos. Hey, dildos. His name is Dildos. No, it says dildos. Oh, clever. Sure.
They may or may not be deciding that where they want us to move to, but we'll come to that bridge when we cross it. We're gonna have this weekend. Mr. Pollock's gonna deliver a message Sunday morning, so I hope everybody tunes in to watch us and him deliver that message. We're going to have Jan Sixers here and that are going to tell their stories of weaponization. And we're going to have Jan Sixers call in and tell their stories. Now we don't have, like Tammy was saying, we don't have that mean old, what did we call her? That would say 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Of
2 minutes.
Yeah.
You got 30 seconds.
We will be singing the anthem every night at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. That's right. So I just want to keep everybody apprised. We're going to do this a couple of times. We don't have any set time frame for anything other than the anthem.
Right.
And and then we're going to have people call in the middle of the night. You've got to tune in. You don't know what shenanigans Mr. Pollock's going to be up to. I think this thin air, I don't know, Tina, if y'all are watching out there, but this thin air's gotten to him. And he's been acting kind of squirrely.
In a peaceful way.
Yeah. He said, come on, because we got 72 hours. Let's go.
I don't want to hog your time, but America, you need to be calling your people. I got convicted just a little bit ago when Mickey was talking about why she was here. And I told her a year ago, I said, Mickey, if you do anything for Tina Peters, I'm going to be there. And I got convicted about Deborah. I used to preach on Deborah all the time, trying to get the men. Oh, Deborah, I won't go to war unless you go. What a coward. I got so convicted. I said, what a spineless man. I should have been out here by myself.
No.
But you know what I'm saying? Where are you men at? And we got some here. We got some men here. But where's America? You know, I want to hear from you. I want you to call your friends. Yeah, I've been teasing them. You know, and I'm not going to say who, but some of them smoke. And if you remember Jerry,
Some of them, only some of them.
that 72 hours. I said, man, I'm going to be smoking by the time that 72 hours is gone. And I was teasing them that they probably have 3 cigarettes in their mouth by the end of the 72 hours. And I said, the whole America will be watching just to see if we're still standing up. And I challenge you, be praying for her this weekend. And all, like they said, all through. I talked to so many J6ers that come out and they struggled so much with PTSD coming out. And, they didn't want to, they were men and ladies and they didn't want to admit it. But it changed them. When you're fighting every day for just stupidity, if you went to high school, you know how brutal high school was. But just think of the worst kids all gathered up at the same place. And you're there just why am I here, Lord? And that's what we're going to be talking about Sunday. Why is she in here? She's in here for America. And y'all need to remember her name.
Thank you, Mr. Pollock. We do. We all need to be very thankful for Tina Peters. And, she is a true American hero. And she absolutely is. She did do that for all of us. I would like to say that Tina had nothing to do with any of the organizing of this event. She does not condone or condemn what we're doing here. And, but she knows in her heart that we're here to just show her support and all the love that we can. Tina is a 70-year-old Gold Star mom. She is the second, and she has a 10-year-old Doberman at home. His name is
Minka.
Minka. And she wants to see her dog, and she can't wait. She has a 97-year-old mother that is waiting for her. And Tina has still a lot of life and patriotism to give this country in any way they're going to allow her to do it. And like we said, she still has a lot of lawfare to go ahead of her. She still has to go into appeals because, like we said, she wasn't commuted. She wasn't any of those things. The governor, all he did was lower her time to where she would be eligible for parole.
And we appreciate it.
And we absolutely do. I mean, long overdue, but we're really happy that it happened. I know he's getting a lot of flack here. I believe we're going to have Trennis call in later and talk about Tina. Tina is also the second oldest woman in the state of Colorado. Call me Colorado. To be serving time. Uh, the other woman, and mind you, Tina is not serving time for any violent offense. She's actually serving time for preserving evidence. So let's keep it in check. The other woman is serving time for murder. So it's long overdue that Tina gets out, but let's not forget she still has legal bills that she has to pay. What's her website that people can donate? TinaPeters.us. And if anyone can give $1 to that, TinaPeters.us, she still has to come out, build her life. She has legal fees. She still has a legal battle. And it's a true battle. You know, when you hear the United States government against yourself, so many Jan Sixers have felt that. This woman has felt that, and she took it like a warrior.
Like a warrior.
You know, she did. She went and she's a warrior among us, and we're very proud to be out here. So once again, like I said, if you're gonna miss us out this weekend, you're gonna catch us at 4ashliJ DC Vigil.
4ashliJ6Vigil.
4ashliJ6Vigil. I said it right earlier. 4ashliJ6Vigil at YouTube Live. We got Jen Baker over here live on X. I'll be going off and on. We got Oreo Express over here on Rumble. And that's right, freedom. And then you're going to be getting me off and on Facebook if I find my phone or use it. If anybody knows me, you know me. So, Mr. Pollock. All right, so let's visualize some more.
All right. For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far, you think we've gotten too radical with our method. Well, I got news for you.
Time to dance, Freedom Corner people.
Now you know. All right. Better put them hands together. And act like, oh,
It got hits.
Get closer so I can get you both.
Live stream, stop dancing.
It's a Vlog's about to start dancing. He's been dancing anyway. Put some hip into it a second ago.
you hear everybody know the devil. Makes me fight.
Yo, bunch up and dancing.
The weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm more than a conqueror. Can I get a witness up in here? Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Hallelujah. Come on, the thing, give me your feet. I ain't a fight. Jesus does. Hallelujah. What does it do? Let's yeah. Put them together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together.
Young people, if you don't mind, I feel like having a look.
Yeah, the weather change is gonna get you. And I think about the goodness and the fullness of God. Make me thankful, pity, the hateful, and grateful. The Lord will be always gonna be when I praise Him. I keep it alive, be open, jumping, make the Lord feel something. Ain't ashamed.
So as y'all can see, Enrique and Shane just got here. Shane Jenkins, Enrique Tario, Tina Peters. Y'all know Miss Ruffett. Tommy Tatum and his lady friend Ruth.
It's good seeing you.
Rodney Earls is in the house. Oh, look out, look out. Oh, no. Everything okay? No, I can't see. You guys think- Okay.
Yeah, no, no, they six out. Ice cold.
Everybody's got a J6 for it.
My bad, I'm fat.
I thought, no.
43 there. We're the fat people here when you got out. Hey Shane, I don't know if you remember me. I was Deepak.
Yeah, you're the guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you.
Want to do an interview?
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Okay, they're probably gonna go start interviews at the top of the hour, so, then we're gonna.
What's that flower?
Okay.
Be a fade rose from days of you here to take you to his mansion in the sky. She's 41 and her daddy still calls her baby. All the folks around Brownsville say she's crazy. Looking for a mysterious
Yeah, no, I know that.
angel.
Friday.
In her yard, just think down to the
Yeah.
woman you ever laid eyes on. And promise her he'd take her for his bride. Down to the dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone?
Did I hear you say?
Did I hear say it was me you here today to take you to his mansion in the sky? Oh, till dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? It was me you here today. Take you to his mansion in the sky. What's that flower you have on? Could it be a fate wrote some days long? Did I say it was you here today? Take you to his mansion in the sky. Don't be afraid to go some days long. Another one. He was meeting you here.
Alcoholic, let me grab some more people. Say, okay. Yeah, we all lost.
Yeah, please.
Okay. There we go.
Got on my cowboy boots, jeans, and a Hawaiian shirt, wearing sunglasses and an iPhone. I guess I look like some Port Aransas scalp dealer that's out on bail, just trying to get home. A little bit. Sometimes loud as a knife, but it's hard. Not in the box. Texas. Yeah, just get out of here. Texas, baby. Are you Texas girl? Come on. That's right. Here we are. Woo! No. That's not. Texas. I love the USA and the other states. There we go. This is the place I want to be. Oh, man.
Got a call. It's a call. Any second now.
It's right now. And then the speaker button is the speaker button.
Hello, here we go.
So, yeah, onto the.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Trennis Evans.
Finish. Talking to Jen.
Yeah. So Trennis,
Yeah, that's me.
Hank Munzer, Oreo's here, Rock the Earls, Mr. Pollock, Enrique, Shane, Mickey. We got and Ruth and Nicole and Tammy and
More coming out of it.
Bobby Geesewine. Yeah, I mean, gang's all here right now.
That's a hell of an assembly of patriots right there.
Yeah, and we got Tina behind us. And we had her peeking out the window a little bit ago. It was pretty cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
With such a journey with this battle for her, and you know, I guess what an honor to be able to have an opportunity to fight for her, and you guys are all standing up for her and fighting for her, and now that we have this pardon or the clemency, I should say, coming through, and she's going to get out. I'm really looking forward to being able to work with Tina and let her carry her own torch, but we'll all be right there for her at any step in any part of this. That's for sure.
That's right. Yeah.
Jen, you know this, and I don't know how many others know, but she called me in 2023 and asked me to get involved in some things, and I wrote that amicus brief for her appeal. John and I did that. So into that.
Yeah.
A lot of work. And then started laying out some unique legal strategies, or some that were paths less traveled, if you would, and looking into the Colorado Mesa contract. And what we discovered there is that so many things, he had so much authority. Unfortunately, some of these matters were
raised at trial was the assumption based on her duty as a clerk. But under the Colorado, the Mesa County contract with Dominion, each county had the contract. We found that she had even more authority to operate autonomously. And the sad reality here is that she was prosecuted with such a vindictive prosecution and a disturbing abuse of the law and discretion. And then we Jericho, it's under 4ashliJ6Vigil or TommyTatoNews.com. You know, to me, it was another flash of January 6th, but we see the same thing in courtrooms across the country. And I'm quite certain if you think about it, you break it down from a strategic scenario where, progressive social reconstruction, you would see quickly that, the Marxists and lunatics and communists disarm America of its constitution and put it in the throes of a controlled ideology, an oligarchy or whatever it is that these people want, this absolute control, one party rule, if you will. Yeah. That the writing's all over the wall that they went after the judges and they went after the DA's races, and they've been doing this for generations. Well, we were asleep at the wheel, and we thought the thing that mattered most was Congress or
Right.
the House or the Senate or the White House. Races. And we got our tail feathers handed to us.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of what's happening in our court by Judge Matthew Barrett and these corrupted individuals that operate with such impropriety, these charlatans and biased ideologues operating under the robes and calling themselves, a fair arbiter of the law, which is anything but true.
Yes.
And we see that they're continually overturned on appeal. And thankfully, while they have had a lot to do with the appellate courts, they haven't taken it all. And there's much work left to be done. And I look forward to Tina's voice helping to propel this movement and continue to expose the election fraud of 2020 and beyond.
Right.
Still happening.
Right.
So Tina's fight is, if you think in these terms, he had a choice. He could uphold federal law and preserve all election data as is required, or she could follow the orders of Jenna Griswold and allow this so-called trusted build, which is essentially a wipe and reinsert of new information, to take place. She's the only clerk in this, and there's another one in Michigan that had some amazing courage, but there's only a couple of them across the whole country that recognized the problem and did what they were supposed to do and didn't just follow orders that were unlawful.
That's right.
Yeah. And on the wall, as Marxists do, persecuted in such a way to strike fear into the idea of anyone else would ever try to hold accountable or preserve information when they're altering the data with these so-called trusted builds or other functions. And that, the Secretary of State takes these actions, and it's incredibly disturbing that we still have a large portion of America that can't understand that something was incredibly wrong with the 2020 election, and that fight is one of the, or maybe the most emblematic of the problems that we all witness. So
Right.
I can't wait for her voice to be free again, and we'll have to wait and see what this parole board does.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be rather radical, because if they did, they would have to explain why it was for her. And her speech has already been determined by the appellate court that she has the right to her beliefs, her thoughts, and her statements. So,
Yeah. Yeah. We've been reminding everybody that her fight isn't over, and but do you have a clear kind of vision of how her fight is going to continue after this? I mean, when people can get help and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, here's what's happening. Yes, John Case, Pat McSweeney, Stephanie Lambert, Peter Tickton, and Linda Good is an incredible paralegal. And, so many paralegals really bear the brunt of a lot of the work. And Linda Good is another testament to that. She's a fantastic individual that just works tirelessly for Tina. But I make sure I didn't leave anyone out. I said John Case, Pat McSweeney, Bob Sinkar, did I leave Stephanie Lambert? And that's in no specific order. And of course, you know, when Tina called me and liked the ideas and the theories that I put together, um, I, she asked me, you know, what do we do here? And what we came up with is that we needed counsel for Tina that was, you know, of the age and stature and that would be respected by John and Bob and Pat to come in and lead the team. Then, you know, there's so many great people there, but somebody had to settle all disputes and guide the path forward. And that, and then for the name job that I named in that I suggested was Peter Tickton. And when Tina said, "Do you think he'll do it?" And I said, "I'm quite sure, but I don't want to commit him to something." I called Peter, and his instant answer was yes. And we've never looked back. We've come on with a vengeance. The last year has been a whirlwind with Tina and what we're doing here. You know, so much has happened. We talked. I was sitting with my son in Florida on a driving range one evening when she called, and we got to talking. And through our conversation, I thought about the idea of writing an open letter to President Trump, which she did. And she wrote this beautiful open letter to President Trump. And we were able to get the White House counsel, President Trump, to look into this and determine that President Trump could, in fact, pardon her for this matter because many people are confused about the whole idea of a state crime. The problem they don't realize is that the FBI was a part of the investigation. They conducted the raid. The DOJ led this every step of the way. The White House was addressing it, but the Department of Justice figured out that because she upheld the data, they didn't have a charge. So what happened is the Secretary of State then meandered down the path of show me the person and we'll show you the crime. And committed the crime, essentially that Tina supposedly committed. And then we saw this play out in the court where they used, and we saw this in those that watched the appellate hearing, the three-judge panel would have seen that it was notated that they used the language from a misdemeanor to convict Tina on a felony.
Right.
Now, why that wasn't a part of the appellate decision is beyond mystified as to why something like that could happen. But as the fight goes forward, in answer to your question in the roundabout way that I'm getting there, is this team is still assembled. They are underfunded. They have been paid only in part, a very small part of the work. Tina's legal effort has done, you know, legal fundraiser on her website that I know you guys are displaying is the place to donate. The funds go directly there. And they cover things for Tina like keeping up her home while she was in prison, keeping the team that has brought this to the forefront on board. And also they cover the legal fees that are being paid, and these aren't people that are billing. They've all discounted their rates in a great deal of discount. And even though they aren't being paid anywhere near what a normal attorney would expect and on a timely manner, they've all stayed the course because this is such an important issue. Tina's a hero and a patriot.
That's right.
That's right. So many reasons to fight for her that there's nobody could walk away from this fight in good conscience. But it doesn't mean that we, the people, shouldn't lean in and support that. And I have to say something. And I'll finish this. I'll give you the last part. The fight will continue on the appeal. We have appellate motions still moving. We're appealing certain factors and matters in addition to what's already been appealed. We're waiting to go through the Colorado Supreme Court, and we look forward to being in SCOTUS on many of these questions. And when the Supreme Court of the United States gets a hold of this, we know that supremacy is something that they're going to slap down Colorado with, and just like they did in the 9-0 decision in Norma Jean Anderson et al., which you know my involvement in that, Jen. Spent a lot of time on that. We were the only people to get it right. And so I'd say I know the matter quite well. Nobody else in the whole country got all 5 points of the Supreme Court decision right other than myself and John.
True story.
53 members of the Senate and the House that
Because they wouldn't listen to me and they, would just admit me, and they missed that point. So, we like to keep saying Tina has fabulous minds at her disposal, and I'm honored to work with so many great minds on this. I've learned so much from Peter and Bob and Pat, John, Case. And they've just been great mentors through this. And these are men of, just honorable individuals that like, but it's not fair that we don't keep paying them and keep up this fight, because this isn't just important just to get her out. This is important to the future of our election.
Right.
And everybody here, that matters to everyone.
Right.
I also would like to, if I have time, I don't know if I'm going too long, let me know.
We've got
But-
72 hours to fill. I'm just kidding, but yeah, you got a few minutes.
Feel free to call back.
Yeah. and
if
you're
the
not
mood
just-
strikes you.
Yeah. But go ahead. Yeah.
That, this fight in Colorado is not over. The fight in Michigan is the one to keep your eye on right now as far as the 2020 election. Many people are missing that. Stephanie Lambert's beat 3 of the 4 felony cases. These are in 3 different courts. She beat them all. They're not charged with cases with numerous felonies. She beat every one of them.
Yeah, she did.
And it's a matter of that this election, or the election clerk, the county clerk, that's coming out is going to be huge. Patrick Byrne has been giving a lot of information. Patrick's been a fervent supporter of Tina and helpful. 107's been a fervent supporter and helpful. Rodriguez, so many people. PPN Network, Real America's Voice, Bannon, myself. The list goes on and on and on about Tina and who's supporting her. But there's more to the story. Getting her out and getting her free of the chains of the prison is only the first step.
Right.
Accountability and bringing this matter full circle is certainly going to be another step. But the full force and freedom, getting her off of this parole, proving, getting this case upended and actually winning at the end of the day is paramount. I also want to note that this is a victory of every one of us, every person that has said it, but it's not just the people here on the live stream. It's not just the lawyers or the advocates or anyone else. This victory belongs to we the people.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So hard and so long, and never were dismissive. And always, it was the stalwart of standing up for, as the Democrats like to say, democracy, but I'll say our constitutional republic.
That's right.
And
That is.
and there is the republic. It's very republic.
We're not.
Belongs to every single, this victory belongs to everyone that was continually posting and sharing about Tina,
Yeah.
no matter whom they were following. And I think one of the great victories that I watched, much like when the Washington field office, WFO, Washington field office was doing J6. And in the beginning, all the comments were negative about J6ers. 6 months, it started to turn 8 months and a year, 2 years. And eventually it got to a point where every time they posted something about J6, 9 out of 10 comments were you're monsters.
Right.
Shame on you. And that's what happened to Jared Polis. He's trying to run a campaign, and his social media, I challenge anyone to go look at a social media post that Jared Polis made in the last year or two. And the court of public opinion came for Jared Polis, and they weighed in heavily. They never they shied away from this. They absolutely demolished his social medias. So everything that came from either his personal or his official government, Jared Polis being the governor of Colorado, was just bludgeoned with comments and statements about Tina Peters. So he had to stop that. That's what happens when the court of public opinion, when we the people gather, use our voices, and never give up.
Never give up. Yeah. Fight, fight, fight.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that, brings us out here. And, yeah, we know she's gonna get out, but that doesn't mean she doesn't need the support. And that's why all of us are still out here this weekend, to make sure. Yeah, the fight continues. Yeah.
Oh, this is halftime.
Yeah. Yeah.
It goes here. And serving that interest. I mean, I know this. I can, I remember those college brothers, for a fight of a day.
Remember?
Man, if we all did 10 or $25 a month to her fund, You know, where would she be? $10 a month. If 500 of us did $10 a month, we'd be getting these attorneys paid. Peter Tickton has not received any money for legal representation for this case, not one dime.
Wow.
And he has said, hey, everyone else that's been in this battle longer than me, pay them first. And if there's anything left at the end of the day, then you can pay me. Because Tina Peters is a national treasure.
That's right. Thank you, Trennis.
Yeah. We love you, Trennis. Thank you so much for everything you've done for Tina and for,
And for the Jan Sixers.
and for the Jan Sixers, for election integrity in general, because you're right. If we don't have election integrity, we don't have a country.
Oh, I'm honored to serve the interest of this country with all of you. You are fabulous warriors. What you did with the nightly vigil for day 6 is such a testament to who we are as a country, that we do not give up. We don't shrink away, and we always fight. We will not sit down. We don't go quietly, and we will never bend our knee to
That's right.
tyranny.
That's right.
God bless all of you gentlemen, ladies. I'm honored to thank you for allowing me a few minutes to speak, and it's an honor every single time to fight beside you.
All right.
Nice
We
to
love
see.
you, Trennis.
Thanks, Trennis. Great to hear from you.
Good night.
Yeah, I love you guys too.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Well, you guys, you can catch Trennis on Real America's Voice now. He has a show on there every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's called Case for America. He brings up all of these cases such as Tina Peters, Shayna Gaviola, Michael Castellero, January Stickers, all these great cases that you can learn about and start,
Tell them where they can get those lovely T-shirts, Jen Baker.
and you can find these lovely t-shirts on condemnedusa.com. That's
You move your hair, riff it.
yeah. CONDEMNED USA.com.
There you go.
And yeah, go to the store in there and they should be there. You can get them in black.
That's the back.
That's
Jen's got the front, and then we have Ashley on the sleeve.
Ashley on the sleeve. On the sleeve. Yeah. And I'm not sure how much they
Sleeve.
cost. I'm sorry.
They'll find out if they go.
I'll know by the end of the 72 hours.
That's right. Tune in.
Yeah.
Another reason to stay tuned.
And Peter Tickton for AG.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
He don't want to do it, but he needs to do it. So let's get him in there. Let's talk about. All right, we do have some. Who's doing the in? Oh, I don't need to do it right here. I was gonna never mind. Play.
Okay.
Play some music and then we're
Yeah, it sounds like I was gonna say
anyway. All right, so you like to explain for our lovely viewers, these are probably the most, in all seriousness, the most supporters, the best supporters we had. They're like in the chat, with there every night for years. So we have Enrique here, and he's showing some love to some chapter.
Yeah, that's our West Palm Beach chapter. They're just about an hour north of my chapter. They're big supporters of Tina Peters, And they asked me to put a flag up first on my pod, and I thought it'd be nice for them to have it here in front of Tina Peters, right? My shop.
There she is. Amen, brother. But thank you. And we got Bobby Guzman. He needs no introduction.
Yeah.
Think you don't get one in the second.
I like apples and bananas.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
Texas has got a bad reputation for a while because of what happened a long time ago down in Waco. And our corporations, some of them are cheap. And our politicians, most of them are loco.
That's right.
I can't believe these words are as true as John the Revelator. Yeah, Stevie Ray was the best guitar player I ever heard. No band was cooler than the 13th.
That's right.
We're from Texas. We're from Texas. We're from Texas. Scream. We're from Texas.
Just look at it. Will you look at us? Will you just look at it? Just look at us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cold songs coming on. It's very science. The land.
He started the game, but never got to finish.
That's right.
I'll finish.
I'll finish your game.
I was just fooling.
Just fooling. Well, I wasn't.
I wasn't.
Bear. Well, it depends on which one you want to be. You want to be below the ground or above the ground?
No, yeah, yeah. Come on. Just to know something from the big boys telling me that I don't come and they say that boy don't dance right. So I'm like this. I swear I ain't never tell me what I just broke all the rules, but trust you don't make this strong. One check if I can. Oh, so don't be yo. Don't test me. The rest of me, I'm so good. That's right. In your house and say your mama hated the lines. No time to drive people around. I'm faithful, find out. Face to face, don't hide now. Yeah, all right, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. That would say, my God.
Us too, glory be. We're hoping it lasts a while.
What's up?
We got our second finger. I don't know if y'all saw that. We got the unfriendly finger, but right after that, we got a friendly wave. Yeah. It was a different finger, Tammy. Oh, my one friend. Oh. Just two so far. All the rest of them. Love you too, Glory be. Love you, Glory be. Miss you.
Strong, but get your weight up. What about that? Ain't gonna wait up. I'm saying straight up, I ain't friendly. Don't show nobody no pity. Don't like nobody from the city. Got things done, so don't set me. My child, the rest don't empty. Be your face, don't fit. Y'all get all of my candy.
What?
I'm not. This from my friends. But I have to change it.
Maybe show us a Tammy dance, Tammy. Remember the Tammy dance? That's right. That's the one. Wait a second. That's the one. They missed it. Yeah. She's saving it for later. Gotta pace ourselves. We're out here for a long time. Yeah.
No focus, I swear on the floor with rope. Since I heard one that love me, my hearts are back in all of me. My own family don't trust me. Sometimes my life disturbs me. Always think the struggle. You said I was trouble. Hey, I was going to you said I was tough. But not now. How I live it now. You said you want to do something. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. Let's do it. Ever take my God. Yes. So what's up? How about you?
Hey, Gurry. Hey, are y'all doing? How's Mama doing?
Inside my head, I promised myself I would reach it. But every night I lay down, I gotta fight away these demons. And find a way to escape the pain from the life that I've been leading. And I know somebody can feel my pain. It's really the whole reason. For everything I've been through, I'm still alive and breathing. Believing in myself, and now I see myself achieving. They told me that I couldn't, but I just kept pushing. Smiling on my face, cause I knew that they was looking. Anybody that doubted me, anybody that hated me, and that's all people that surrounded me. I've been my mind. Jesus, and I don't forget anybody that gonna disrespect. Got some stake in all the church, though. Don't it's all about old school, but the night is young.
Oh, hey, Lala, I didn't know you were on here.
Off my soul. I feel like I've been home.
Yes, Pueblo, Colorado, Vista Detention Facility.
That's right, I can promise. It's easy. Never fucking nobody. Lay your own trail. When everybody fake, stay home to yourself. And if you do it, it's sort of. Otherwise, you fail, and life becomes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's say bye.
Eric suggested that we have something to look so it's not a- I don't know whether I would make it. Like, out of it.
Never wrong.
I didn't think you had it in.
I didn't think you had it in.
No, it's really just.
Been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours,
Full of
bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my
life away,
right and drown my troubles.
away.
It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to. People like me,
People like you,
wish I could
just wake up.
may not be true, but it is.
But it is.
Living in the new world with an whole soul.
Anybody else?
Rich man goes to Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I don't think you do. Your dollar ain't shit, and it's cracks to no end. It's a rich man, rich man. Which politician look out for minor?
Not minors, minors into the way.
Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing. Milk and welfare,
It reminds me of somebody. Mama.
and you're 300 pounds, taxes all not to pay. So you bang around, young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground. But all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame. What's the world's gotten to? For people like me, people like you, wish I could just wake up and it not be true.
But it is. Sorry, I had to replay. Right, the phone was gonna fall.
With an old soul. These rich men go to Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do,
And then I don't think you know, but I know that you do. Cause your dollar ain't shit. And it's not all the rich man. No, it's the rich man.
Yeah.
Oh, she just left.
Just walked down.
Left? Like left?
No, she just walked down the street for a minute.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect. When do you guys want to do this hit? Working hard.
We got anybody else to do it? No, I will do it.
Enrique here.
Enrique, Aria.
Okay. Hey, Aaron, when do you guys want to do this hit?
Are you saying stuffs?
Did she leave her music?
6 minutes. Okay.
It'll cut off here in just a second if she did. No, no.
Yeah, we could do that, or I could get Aaron.
Man, I'm sick of all the hate's the danger. The things we see, the things we think are really not that major. There's problems in the world that we don't hardly understand. Yeah, we bitch about and talking about we got them better plan. Better problem is we don't really even look. So the one we see, brother, it's really celebrating to the next forward. It's not a freaky act if we don't say what we make us stand. We gon' stay on the edge, man. I can't turn on the news without a portion this agenda. I don't trust the politicians, but just see what's up with this. Man, I used to think they country and think that is the stand. Now they talking some of like as if it's only just a brand and they ain't full that. With that, they ain't the same in that fact. I'm a patriot, not for the sale. I'm a cultural and I know it well. Back here we run on half time. We say shit with our laptop. If it don't sound right, we're down the flight, swinging up, building a big path.
Why would I start it again? I don't know how to put it in portrait or landscape. I don't know if I would get in trouble if I was star up it right now, Deb. Between Mickey and Nicole.
All I have to change anything.
Is the audio not good?
Stuck between them all, what an accident. I saw one that's one special on me, but at the stage.
Yeah, he's about to pull a hit. Anything good?
Go ahead and take that. Let me know if you hear the. Sorry.
Yeah, good deal.
You're good.
Stand behind him with that
I
flag.
think it's live reporting from.
There you go. Looking all official and whatnot. So give us the 2020 election results.
Pennsylvania's.
Yeah, they're live right now.
Got that.
Yeah. I might have to get you another extension. Okay, I got another extension here. Okay.
So that one's tangled up. You can untangle that.
Yeah, let's just, I'm just here.
Thing. Is it on?
You look good on here, those. You look all official and whatnot. I need this camera.
You're just trying to get it.
Are you hearing anything right now?
I'm not hearing anything at all. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
Tina-
didn't hear anything? I can reset the lighting pack real quick.
We got Tina Peters in the back behind you.
Okay.
We should get some more people behind. All our folks up.
My first episode of my show on Real American.
You know, I'm glad on that. I'm glad on that. You want to say hey?
All right, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay.
Fuck, are you serious? Is this fucking die?
So that's way fun.
You may have.
Flashing it on my phone if you need to. They didn't send you a helper?
It's just me today.
You're like the helper, right? Usually now they're like, you
Yeah,
first assignment.
man.
That's cool. That's how you learn.
Yeah. I
That's
thought
how
you
learn.
break a camera too.
Oh, God.
Okay, that actually looks pretty good.
I'll help you. If you need help, I got you. She set up, get you squared away. You don't have to worry about it.
Come on, girl.
Say the alphabet backwards.
Z. Hey.
Exactly.
Any more flags? Come on down.
I'm Shane Jenkins standing in for Ben Burnquam. We're at the
Benito. Benito.
Stand up.
Still fire.
The music's gone now.
No, we
should be hearing something now.
Just plug in.
Yeah, any second. You can do it.
Okay, I can hear it now.
You
Yeah,
can hear?
Awesome. I can hear.
All right, guys, I got Shane hooked up. He said he's hearing. Yes, ma'am. You want to give him a 10 count real quick?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome. You're good. Copy that. How does his shot look? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'll give you a cue. But everything sounds good, sounds clear.
Need a little.
Yeah.
Oh, next time, he had a- he had
We had a way.
to get the flag.
All right, coming out to us. Copy. Copy.
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on with you guys.
Let me hang down all the way.
Well, we once were locked up in the DC jail as political prisoners, and we had a group, what they called it the Freedom Corner. Mickey Whithoff and Nicole Reffett, and many, many others. I can't name them all, but they came and stood outside for us and brought awareness to what we were going through. And so we want to pay it forward. They kind of cut us off by announcing her freedom coming up, but we're so thankful that that's happening. But we just wanted to come show our support for somebody else who's been, persecuted by a weaponized government. They don't want the truth about the 2020 election to come out. We want to stand in support of her in regards to that. A Gold Star mom, 70 years old, sentenced to 9 years in prison. She got more time than most bank robbers get for their first offense. So, we know this is a two-tiered system of justice, and we just want to stand against that, like other people stood for us while we were under persecution.
No, yes, sir. And they want this to be a deterrent for other future whistleblowers or people who would stand against a questionable at best election. They want to shut the people up. They wanted to deter people from coming to DC and making their voices heard. That's why they crushed the J6ers. And they want people who are witnessing these Dominion voting machines and these other, scorecards or whatever it is, tabulators. They don't want people to blow the whistle on that because they want to continue to manipulate and steal elections and control the citizenry. They want people to sit down and shut up and just be spoon fed whatever it is, whatever narrative it is, or who put the elected officials that they want in office. And we're just not going to tolerate that. We're going to stand up and be heard, and we're going to fight for people who are being victimized by a weaponized justice system or injustice system. Well, that's right. No, that's right. I like to call it the 1776 fund because it is $1,776 million. But they do need to compensate people because they didn't do anything to the left for the summer of love. They didn't do anything, for the 2020 election that was clearly stolen. They didn't do anything for the lobster trap that was January 6th with Pelosi and Muriel Bowser refusing the National Guard. Nobody's been held accountable, whether it's the Epstein list, whether it's January 6th, whether it's them going after the Catholic people praying outside the abortion clinics, the Loudoun County soccer moms opposed to the transgender boy going to the women's restroom. This is going to affect all those people and help these people. So we're looking forward to some comeuppance for the people who suffered under the Biden regime, and we want people to be now. That I think the next step is holding those people accountable who went after us. I believe it's June the 1st. I may be wrong on that, but I believe they said June the 1st. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to say we can see her window from where we're at out here, and it just we know what it's like. We used to flash our lights in the DC jail, and just I hope that she feels that spirit of freedom that's coming and that liberty that she's going to have. And we're just cheering for her and her family. And thank you guys for bringing awareness to it and sending the camera crew out here. God bless you all. We love Rav and all our Rav people. So thank you so much.
I can get you guys a shot of a window if you want to get off of it.
All right.
Yeah, good. All right, all right, all right.
Good, Shane.
Yeah. Did it go well? You think?
Good.
Yeah, it sounded good. I couldn't hear what they were asking, but I knew
Yeah.
because your answers the middle up first before you get it. The rest. Yeah,
You guys left me hanging, Enrique.
everybody left and they did the interview.
No.
Everybody left and they did. The interview.
Okay.
Shane, what's going on?
And big piece back. So if you don't need from me, either of them.
That's all. Do you want to unhook me or
There we go.
hooked up?
Unhook you?
Okay, I'm gonna. Awesome. I'm gonna shut down in the meantime. It's starting to rain, so I'm gonna get some stuff out of here. You can bring. Thank you.
There we go.
Oh, right.
Really started to come down.
I got your mic unhooked. I'm gonna move this.
I'll just take it.
Okay, you ain't said that. You later.
All right, as our people over here, Freedom Corner people know, we're not fair weather.
They moving the cameras here.
So it's just a little bit rainy right now, but it's gonna pass and we're gonna get through it. So it's gonna be a great weekend. We're gonna be able to catch up with everybody and I'm right. I'm talking right here.
Yeah, it's like just eyebrows.
So anyway, we're gonna have a great weekend catching up with everybody. Rain's not gonna deter us. We're not fair weather patriots. Look at this. That's not right. Ain't no fair weather patriots here. Not today.
You wanna drop that leg down, you can probably grab this.
Not today.
I'll do it.
Oh, there's the phones. What happened there? Forget it? Oh, missed it. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah.
No, we're just saying.
There you go. Got it? All right. We ain't in it, ain't playing. Oh, God, no. You want me to do it? Right here, brother. You say to get it off your chest, get on your knees and just confess. On your knees and just be blessed. There's no condensing. That's what I like to see. 16 years old, I was happy to get 30 years old, I was cool. And then down with all the things that matter. Next, so I was coffee, regret it. So these are certain requests to my life and things that are on the floor. I got a little bit of time. Like for the meat, to do it from the music was anybody. I didn't even know there was anybody else that felt the same way, just like me. I was on the web, no sense. Yeah, was coming in the name of Jesus. I'm here to so I but you know that it's me. What's so far to say, you know, never give and yes, if he places it in that he knows you are saved. This is what saved. This is the red chains. This is the stain. I'm not you.
You want it to indicate first or me first?
It is from the every single second of the day.
This is supposed to be the worst of it, y'all. Weather today and then not so much the next couple days.
That's for me. Keeping us leaving skirts, man. It's all got now. I don't know. So, it kind of. Typical 3 years. I did a year. Yeah. Fine.
Here they come to tell us again.
Never take it off. 6'11" got me focused on the clothes. If it wasn't for the sacrifice, we would all be lost. I will rock with King Jesus because he chose to pay that cost. I will rock.
Were any of these cars having a murder?
We got a local that's coming out now.
Cause you've been walking the same road for miles and miles. She's been hearing the same old voice, the same old lies. If you're trying to feel the same old voice inside, there's a better life. There's a better life. If you got if you feel lost, he's a way makers. You need freedom. Say he's a champion. I got you. He's a chain breaker.
You know, missing our flags.
You've also lied. What? You've all been still falling on the same old fire. I don't want to block the we've all know just ain't right. It's a better life. There's a better life.
It's gonna go like this, but thank you. Get all wet.
You can see it. You can feel it.
Hi, y'all.
God bless you.
Well, thank you so much.
I got big holes.
Blue sky reach down.
See,
Job, Jesus, will step to the sea now. But once again, I say,
We gotta go.
Oh.
Gotta go.
All right.
Hold on.
Maybe
Hello, hello.
for the live stream.
Oh, wait, hold on, sir. Hello, hello. Say it again. Say it again. Maybe they'll recognize the
About
phone.
that time we got the two live.
Gary.
Gary.
Hey, right, all right. I need everybody to get behind that camera behind you on the speaker. I see. Okay, everybody come this way. Get over there. I want everybody in that picture. Well, we'll get almost everybody. Come on, guys, we're getting a family photo. Nicole, Enrique, Shane. Can Shane hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Shane, if you can hear me.
He can hear you.
Everybody, we good. Amy just popped off the can and showed some pink powder. He's having a granddaughter. Congratulations, my bro. Congratulations. Shane Jr. just graduated. Oh, we can for that boy. No, we just want y'all to all be. I just want to know what you guys do this when it rains and snows and it's hot and cold. Yeah, weather doesn't affect real patriots. I loved it when I saw the canopy being brought in. It's just another part of our daily routine. Does it take you back to the good old days?
It takes me back to the good old days, and I wish I was there, but you know what? I'm with you all right now.
Oh, we know it, don't we know it?
Yeah, I took a nap. I took a nap for like 3 hours all night with y'all, and that's what I'm happening.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what? I love y'all. Miss y'all. I was proud of y'all.
Oh, thank you, Gary. We love you and miss you too.
I miss y'all. And
Tell them quit crying, Gary.
we love you, Gary.
Crying, Gary.
Hey, you've heard of my name. You just ain't met me yet. All right. Hey, listen. Love y'all. Keep it up.
No, he's now of that American First Care.
Oh, wait. Nicole just talked, so you got to shut up when Nicole talks.
People were asking where you were, Gary. You want to tell the people where you're at?
Yeah, where you at, Gary? What you doing now? Everybody wants to know.
On about 10 minutes, yeah.
Lego man is over here. So we want to watch
Hey.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
Yeah, where can we find you? Like your
go?
no and stuff like that.
I'm on the corner.
Sheriff's in the house. I don't know if that's normal or not.
Regularly.
I mean, yeah, you really can't. I just do what I do.
Why don't you talk?
Tell us about your podcast, Gary.
No,
Gary.
you know, some people have to hold my hand and invite me. The Real Jenkins Committee is my podcast every second Tuesday of the month. So watch it. I also watch Shane's Liberty's Cage.
And where do you find those?
Oh, you go to the AmericanFirstWarehouse.com, click on the tab that says live streams, and you'll see all the live streams coming out of this place.
American Media.
You want to watch it, especially the Katie J show, Kevin Downey Jr., a comedian. These guys like to drink bourbon and smoke cigars during their show. I mean, what could be better?
Not much, really, I guess.
No.
If you're interested.
We're gonna be smoking on Sunday.
We're gonna be having a smoking sermon on Sunday. Mr. Pollock is rare.
I'm telling you, this thin air getting to Mr. Pollock. What'd you say?
All I can think about is what Kevin has in the crock pot at home for us to eat.
Talking like it was Nicole that cooked the dinner tonight.
And Jen Baker.
Soup, and they made us delicious macaroni and cheese casserole. Oh, so good.
You missed Nicole's white soup, though. Now you wish you were here.
No fried hooker, but Nicole did make her white soup. So everybody that's not here should just be jealous because they didn't get any. I'm sorry, guys. I ate y'all's half.
Hey, where is Mr. Lifesaver at?
Miss
Right here.
She's on the back side of the camera. She's
I'm right here, Gurry.
She's moderating our live stream right now.
I'm gonna test in about 2 minutes. Do you think you make it?
Do they have a porta john out there?
No. No, but Tammy got us a plate. Yeah,
Minutes away.
4 minutes.
Oh, very good.
We're not playing no reindeer games this time.
You know what? Oh my gosh, I love you girls. I love everybody out there. I thoroughly miss y'all.
We miss you
We
too.
miss you too, Gary. All right, well, call us back later this week, and we're gonna be here for 72 hours straight. So
He just
might have some time to film.
Well, you know what? I might be laying in bed watching everybody.
All right, all right.
Run the warmth of your electric blanket and dry covers.
Yeah, for your electric blanket and dry covers.
Tell my son-in-law and my daughter to call their daddy.
Yeah, call their daddy sometime.
Copy doing that.
Oh, punch in the gut.
Yeah.
Hey, I love y'all.
We love you, Gary.
Out there. 2 hours.
All right.
Yeah.
We need to start the Jerry Lee Lewis 72-hour countdown. We're down. We're 71 hours in, or 1 hour into our 72-hour countdown.
Well, we're an hour and 43 minutes in.
Shit, we're 2 hours in.
Oh my hell.
We got 70 hours left.
A million and a half viewers on Sunday.
Stop looking at your watch, Nicole. Stop looking at your watch and clap in the clapper.
Slap, slap, slap that. I can't tell us what to do. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Oh,
All right, Karen, we'll talk to you soon.
You will.
Bye. Gary McBride, ladies and gentlemen.
The one and only Gary McBride.
Talk about Gary McBride.
Well, some
The camera. Go ahead, start.
get it together. Okay, Mickey has something to say. Everybody get it together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not be the backup dancers.
Okay. While they're getting ready to do their thing, we'll just talk about some stuff that really matters. All right. All right. No, I'm just messing. Mickey matters. Just messing. Well, no, like, we're here for Tina Peters this weekend.
That's right.
But we did stand outside of DC jail for 906 nights. And we did stand outside of Northern Neck Jail. We did stand outside of Lewisburg.
That's right.
And we did represent for you J6ers because we knew
No.
that y'all were being maliciously prosecuted. And, I'm not ever going to say that everything that happened on January 6th was a perfect,
How about now?
tea party and everybody was acting so delicately because that's not what
Not hearing
happened.
anything?
But what did happen
All right, guys.
after January 6th was a total weaponization of the government against anybody that was there. And
I got Mickey.
it was horrifying, honestly, to see what would happen if
Yes, ma'am.
you weren't on the right side. Right? Like it's me against you because you don't believe the same thing I believe. And that's not how we're supposed to live here in a republic.
That's right.
Because we do live in a republic.
Behind the scenes.
Somebody forgot we're gonna call it democracy.
Do you have to read you something? It is not.
There is.
It's not. It's not a democracy. And I don't care what these fake politicians on social media and on mainstream media say. We do not live in a democracy. They're trying to change and rewrite history, and brainwash you people, and forgetting where you come from and what you stand for. So pull out your pocket constitutions and check it out.
I have mine in my bag.
Yeah, me and Nicole have to keep ours on us. So if you need any reference, we'll just whip it out and we'll show you.
Need some refresher.
Most people do.
I do.
WITT.
Baker, would you like to add anything to that?
You were right.
We're just gonna put you
I concur.
as
I concur with that. I like that.
um.
All right. Well,
Ashley Black Babbitt.
what else would you like to discuss?
Actually, that was it. I just
We
spelled
do
it
have
right.
a few J6ers are going to be calling in a little bit later. So I'm not going to reveal any names. You'll just have to stay tuned.
EABBITT.
That's how we're going to keep you locked in all weekend long.
I'm gonna send you.
We do have a lot of J6ers here that are going to be talking about their stories and the experiences that they've had, not only in court, what they had at J6, different things that were going on.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great weekend to catch up. We're going to do a little bit of viewer interaction throughout the weekend, so y'all can ask questions.
Counting them.
We'll have Enrique Shane. We got Machine Gun Bobby here, Rockney Earl, Thomas Osborne, of course, the Mr. Pollock, who's so amazing.
Okay.
We have Hank Munzer and we have Tommy Tatum. And we're about to, Mickey's going live.
Awesome.
All right.
Amen.
They're just starting out the segment. I'll let you know when they come to you. Should be any second now. Oh, about the great Lord. Yeah, the cops. We love you, Mason. Or actually, not that way. Make it weird. Stand by to give it to you.
Hi, thanks. We're good out here. It's a little bit wet right now, but we're supposed to get this bad weather out of the way and then smooth sailing for the next 2 days. How about yourself? Well, we're here in prayerful celebration of Tina Peters' release date and in solidarity prayer with her as she moves forward through the process, because as anybody that's ever been through the process knows, this is just the beginning. And so she will be released on June 1st. And then she'll be on parole and has her such a legal battle ahead of her and such a recuperative, restorative journey ahead of her. So it's been a hard 2 years for her, held in jail for almost 2 years now as a Gold Star mom and in her golden years as well. Sorry, Tina. But suffering behind the jails, with the walls of the jail and, not in good health and it's mentally stressful. So we are celebrating her upcoming release and praying for her prosperity going forward.
I think that's what people are.
Why you say and you saying the contrary?
It is.
Yeah, I don't know what I have to go back again, but I had that thing tell me that I was reading wrong, and the person who had to do it quick was Trump and his son. And the second last, yes, the fact that they issue was a apology. Really like tears me up inside. Somewhere in there, he gives a fuck. I don't like that.
Well, that's not what's happening to so many American people. And this weekend is about Tina, but she's certainly not the only American citizen that has been the victim of Biden justice. And Governor Paulus has decided to release her on parole, and we were very grateful for that. But like I said, it's just the beginning of her journey forward. But anybody that's ever been through the judicial system for any reason knows that parole is no cakewalk. There are a lot of rules and regulations to follow and timelines to hit. And so we pray for her going forward with that. And like you said, you talked to Shane Jenkins, and there are other Jan Sixers out here that, have also had the government weaponized against them, as well as the, Catholic, the moms that protested against abortion and school board people, and so many people that have had the government just come after them. So we stand in solidarity with Tina. Let her know that we're out here loving her, and yeah.
So much. They need to have a balance. And it's like if you compare what the attorney's gonna get versus
Directly over the last couple of days, no, but I've met Tina. Tina came and stood with us on Freedom Corner when we held a vigil outside the DC jail for 906 days, and was a guest in our home. And so everybody here Tina has touched us in some personal way. So I have not talked to her over the past couple of days, just communication through other people.
Are like eating each other because what's 10% of 1.7 billion? You know what I mean? I'm like, and they went 20, and I'm like,
So he's gonna jump.
Attorney on. He's 10% with the $5,000.
Well, I was very apolitical until the government killed my daughter, and then your eyes get slowly opened, and then you see things that you can't unsee. I would, like I said, I relocated to DC for 3 years and lived in a house that we ran to host Jan Six families, and I was there with Nicole Reppett, who is a wife of a Jan Sixer, and Tammy Perryman, and she also is the wife of a Jan Sixer, and various other people that attended court hearings and committee hearings. And we just saw the travesty that was DC and is our federal court system. If people want to start their No Kings rally, they should start in a DC federal courthouse.
Because I ran Native American. They came over and they told my rep, they go, we got one of your bids. Which one? And they were like, oh, it's a good one. I'm like,
Thank you so much.
All the guards. Yeah, I guess they all like said he's telling each other. I'm like, that's crazy. So
And I said, no one believes.
are you in the USP side or?
So I was in Lawrence, and then when I got my car at 2:45, L block.
Okay, well, let's make sure we get that website right. Did we get that website correct?
TinaPeters.us.
Yeah, it's tinapeters.us. That would be Tina Peters supporters directly. We may have gotten that wrong on a flyer. tinapeters.us. Thank you for giving me a chance to correct that. And then just let your viewers know thank you for joining us. And when Rav signs off, you can find us at 4ashliJ6Vigil, J6Vigil.com, Oreo Express,
On Rumble.
on Jen Baker on Rumble. Oreo Express is on Rumble as well.
On X.
Jen Baker's on X, and Nicole Ruffett on Facebook.
Yeah.
I know the other one.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us and we hope to see you soon. Okay. Bye, guys.
Good job. That was great. Thank you so much.
Hi.
Thank you, Mickey. I'm sorry about your name. They got it right on there. They got it. I said the wrong one.
That's all right.
That's unscheduled, isn't it? Thank
Right.
you.
Do we have our own lights? We do. I saw one.
And it was on TV. And we were like, I don't know. Like,
It's Tammy's.
you can totally hear.
Tammy. No, I didn't see. I got disconnected.
Whisper through the rain.
Awesome. Before I start packing stuff up, you guys got stuff in you.
Raise my hands, praise the God who gives and takes
Perfect.
away.
So,
Now praise you in this storm, and I will lift my hands. Where I am, every tear I cry, you will in your
later.
you need myself. Though my heart is torn, oh, praise you in this storm. I remember when I stumbled in the wind. You heard my cry and you raised me up again. My strength is almost gone. How can I carry on if I can't find you? As the thunder rolls, I barely hear you whisper through the rain. I'm here. Your mercy falls. I'll raise my hands and praise the God gives. It takes away. I'll praise you. Comes from my hands from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord. Shoot. Why is this not staying up?
It's not bad, or
No, it's mine.
yeah. That's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just loose a little bit, so it was like falling forward. Okay. All right, guys. It's starting to rain a little bit more, but we ain't scared. That's the question, is where to put it where it won't.
Well, actually, just stay right here. We got Enrique Tario right here. I was coming on to remind everybody that in an hour, we will be doing.
Please stop, no autographs, like my family.
Colorado, so we're on Colorado time. And we're not quite Rocky Mountain High, but we might get there later. We'll wait and see. So I just want to remind everybody, let's do the anthem. Y'all do it with us. Y'all love to do it. And I know that Tina knows that we do it at 9. So she'll be doing it with us in spirit. I know there's a lot of questions out there from the public about the weaponization fund that's been set up by the DOJ. And Enrique knows quite a bit. You could give our viewers an update on what the status is and all of those things.
I mean, I hello.
Yep.
I go by what we've seen, and a lot of what we've seen kind of gives us a blueprint of what this is going to look like. Everything else is speculation, but things that are not speculation that I've seen with this fund. This seems to not just only apply to J6, it applies to families that were weaponized against during COVID. I have a back to this. That were surveilled upon, anti-abortionists, school board activists. So the number of J6ers, I believe, is 1,575.
Yeah.
Is that accurate? We don't know how they're going to distribute the funds and how the payouts work. One thing I do know that's not on the form is the DOJ is currently setting up a website where you can go and you can apply for these funds. I'd encourage anybody that was weaponized against to go ahead and use that to help with all the suffering and pain that was caused to you and your family. And again, we don't know what the rest of the parameters are, but they are working really quickly. They have 60 days from, I believe, Monday to report to the Treasury how all of this is going to work. Another detail is the acting Attorney General, Todd Blanche, will be selecting the 5 with 1 member that with consent of Congress, which I don't know what that means. I don't think that's a congressional vote or a committee vote. I think it's just a consent of Congress. We'll see what that looks like. But I think that out of the 5, we're going to be able to. I hope some of those people that know about weaponization are selected for this committee, and that these things happen fairly quickly. We've seen that congressional Democrats and Senate Republicans, actually both sides of Congress, are fighting this while they voted themselves to get $500,000 for their weaponization against them or their victimization. If they voted for that, like Tillis is a perfect example.
Yeah.
Tillis was going to line his pockets with $500,000 and is absolutely against the weaponization. So what that means is Tillis is pro weaponization of the American people. The people of Carolina should on the next election of Tillis should look into that. Actually, no, that's it. He's gone after this. So I'm so happy that he's going to be gone. I appreciate you guys. This is I think my first time at Freedom Corner.
Yay! Welcome to Freedom Corner.
So it's like an AA meeting. My name's Enrique Tario.
Kinda, yeah. You just talk about whatever you want.
Like the one behind us, looking through the windows and singing the national anthem like we are in the next 57 minutes. So I appreciate you guys for all the people here that stood out there and supported us 900 plus days in a row, in the rain, in the snow. I think that's right. I think what I'm dealing with, I'm from Miami. It's just it's pretty cold. Maybe somebody might say, one of you Yankees might say, "Oh no, this is great weather." No,
No, it's not.
I'm freezing. You guys went through the ringer because you guys held. There was I've been to DC in the winter and it is hell. So yes, 17-degree night,
That did happen.
muggy. So I appreciate you guys for standing out there because if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be home because this is what it takes, right? If everybody would have been quiet, it would have been like, okay, the problem's going to resolve itself. It wouldn't have resolved itself. It wouldn't have gotten to the ears of the president. It wouldn't have gotten to the ears of the American people. And that's one of the reasons why it's so important to stand out here for Tina Peters. No MAGA left behind.
That's right.
No MAGA left behind. Here's the door. That's exactly the stage of war. The war on culture, something that we fought. So doing this is extremely important. And don't let anybody tell you to shut up. That's
right.
You know, everybody likes to think that, oh wait, we'll wait for President Trump. Look, it's on us. It's on us. President Trump is an amazing leader. But we have to sit here, we have to lead by his example and sit out here for Tina Peters until June 1st. Well, we need to fight for her until June.
Yes, thank you. Please don't extend our vigil. Oh,
There's a toilet with a cactus in it. For the most part, Tina is one of us. And
yes.
we love you, Tina. And I hope she sees a recording of this. I know she's seeing it from afar right now. But she will be right here on the grounds that we're stepping on this asphalt. She'll be driving to her freedom at home. And for that, the governor that said that he was never going to release her decided to take a step in clemency. And now he is he knows exactly who his party is.
Yeah.
I hope that opens his eyes and he sees who the left actually is. Maybe we see a polis that's has an R next to his name at some point, but
You never know.
you never know.
That's right.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
And we appreciate Enrique coming out. We appreciate everybody. You know, Tina came to the corner and stood out there with us. She dedicated, yeah, she did. Tina came out, she came in. Tina was so focused on election integrity that when she came in to CPAC, we picked her up while she was getting her nails done in our militia mobile. So we went around, and if anyone's ever seen Tina, she is very much a well put together woman. And the ragtag group from Freedom Corner swing around, and we get her into our car, shove her in with all our stuff. And she's one of the most down to earth people I believe I've ever met. She was really hitting it hard at CPAC. She stayed with us there in DC, and when she got to know us and hear the stories of Jan Sixers, and she realized, you know, the election, if the election had if it lacked integrity, and Jan 6 wouldn't have happened. Right. So it was hand in hand. Yeah. And she saw that. And she dedicated every Friday after that to getting Jan 6 stories out, telling the story of the weaponization that was going on. And she was brave enough to do that. We all know that as we were been going through this process, getting someone to listen to our stories had been so hard. And she was one of them that listened to it. And so she truly is an American hero. And, you know, just a great down to earth woman. She went up, took her makeup off, put her really cute pajamas on, came down, grabbed her a bowl of food, hopped on the couch with us, and wanted to know about us.
She's a smoke show.
Yes, yeah.
I mean, she is. I'm telling you, but she came down as cute as she could be, and was really interested and took it to heart. Popo's saying, "What's up?"
Yeah.
What's up? So, at any rate, you know, I'm glad they're out here keeping us safe.
Your lights on.
And we appreciate all the safety that they can give us. So let's do an overview of how this is going to work this weekend. We're going to be out here. Someone will be out here. The vigil will not stop. until Monday at 6.
Amen.
You're going to have different people doing different segments of the vigil. You're going to have to tune in to see what you get. And for sure things that we for sure are doing is tune in at 9 p.m. Mountain Time so you can sing the anthem with us. Mr. Pollock is delivering an amazing message on Sunday. I have Jonathan Gross calling in on Sunday. He's a really great Jan 6 warrior lawyer. And he has just recently walked away from the DOJ. So he has a lot to tell us. So I hope y'all tune into that. We have
Arranged a meeting with J6ers with Pop Lynch.
That's right. So Tommy can actually talk to us about that because
Tommy, tell us what you know.
about it, but I don't have to do all the talking. Even though I like it, I'll let someone else.
Really simply, after Todd Blanche had said in, I think it was Monday, the committee hearing that he would be willing to meet with J6ers, I had sent my version of the complaint into John Gross, who was my lawyer for J6. And I said, "Will you take a look at this and, advise me what you think I should do?" He said, "You know what? Yesterday, he said that he would be willing to meet with January 6th victims. You're a victim. I'm about to try to organize that, make that happen. And please get as many January 6ers involved as you would like." So I don't necessarily think John is, he doesn't think that we should have to apply for the fund. So I haven't heard him out yet. So I think we'll get with John and see what he has to say. But John, I will say this: John was one of the only lawyers I trusted at all because I was doing the work, giving him the videos and stuff, and he would call up asking me stuff. And no other lawyers ever did that. They never looked at the evidence. They never looked at the stuff.
You don't mean John Pierce, right?
No.
No, names that shall not be spoken.
In all seriousness, John called me up when I got arrested. And he's like, "Tommy, it would be an honor if you would let me represent you for free." And I was like, "Well, he's a lawyer who did that." Some of these lawyers made $1 million working pro bono. I don't know how you do that.
So Jonathan Gross will be calling in. He's also celebrating, I think they pronounce it Shabbos. And so I believe Shabbos began today at sunset. Shabbos.
But
Shabbat. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Oh, well, thank you. So while I got you here, I'll talk to this Gentile. And so, all right, I kind of know, but you're going to know better than me.
Okay. What do you want to know?
What are y'all celebrating?
It's on Shabbat?
Yeah.
Well, Shabbat is the Sabbath. It's the day of rest. It's a traditional Jewish day of rest before our Lord Jesus Christ returned.
Okay.
Before that happened.
That's right. Okay. But isn't it when right now the celebration is when God gave Moses the 10 Commandments?
So it's Shavuot. Yeah, exactly. This would be around the time that God gave Moses the 10 Commandments.
Right.
Moshe Rabbeinu is what we call them in Hebrew.
Okay, so and I find that really interesting now in this day and time of our country when we're trying to really, rededicate our country to God and everything, because our forefathers wanted the 10 Commandments in all of our legal buildings to have the right kind of mindset. And so and this is a celebration of when God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. All right.
Introduce our little interview and the interviewer.
Oh, this is Mordecai, correct?
My name is Mordecai. This is true. I work for Real America's Voice.
All right.
He did an amazing job filming out here for us today. And I'm glad that you could give us that information because, it's a beautiful celebration. So thank you for being such a sweetie. And come back and join us if you want to wave a flag.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you,
Right.
Mordecai. Thank you.
All right. So as we always say, you never know what you're going to get on Freedom Corner. But always tune in. Make sure you sing with us at 9. Make sure you tune in and listen to the message Mr. Pollock's going to bring us on Sunday. And you don't know what group of people you may get throughout, and you're going to have to tune in and find out. I do feel like that we should do some viewer interaction that would like to ask some questions of the Jan Sixers. We have so many supporters that are watching us right now, and they just love us to death. Right. So whenever we have questions, we love them back.
We love you guys back.
So
It's cousins on our J6 side.
So I'll give it over now. I just wanted to remind y'all we will be singing in about 45 minutes.
45 minutes.
We're gonna listen to a little music and then we'll be back in a little bit, maybe with a J6er story.
Okay, and send your questions if you have a question.
Send them to the chat, any of the chats, and we'll make sure we get asked of whoever you'd like to ask the question.
Make a song, Tommy.
Oh no, I don't remember everybody.
Six karaoke.
We need somebody to play.
You don't want to sing that.
So aimless, life filled with sin. I wouldn't let my dear Savior in. Then Jesus came, like a stranger in the night. Praise the Lord, I saw. Play that song about 3 in the morning. I saw. I saw the light. No more. Saw the only side. Praise the Lord, I saw the light. Just like the blind man, I wandered along.
Okay.
First
question for a game. Somebody wants to know if Rebel is coming. We'll answer after the song. We will ask him and we will get that answer right after this song. First question is for you for the game. It's on, I don't even know. It says ask Enrique if Rebel will be coming.
No, I think she's actually doing something.
Doing something in Portland, Mr. J. Jones.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people who Rebel is? Some of our people don't know.
Rebel is a very, very active patriot and girlfriend of mine that is out of Portland. She's made famous by her punching Antifa, which is was an amazing feat, an amazing video. I suggest you guys follow her right there. I believe there's a 3 in there. It's right side. And I think side, the E there is a 3, Rebel on X.
All right. Right side Rebel on X, y'all. Look her up. Right side Rebel. Something J. Jones says call her Right Hook Rebel.
Right Hook Rebel. That's more accurate.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I haven't seen that. I like a good lady party every now and then. Oh, was it good? Right side Rebel on X. I think X.
Wander straight is a gate and narrow.
Big flag, Dave.
Straight wrong for the right.
Oh, y'all can't hear the music? That's a bummer. There you go. Hopefully that'll help. Till the noise ordinance kicked in.
Saw the light.
It's cutting out. I don't know, Deb. Sorry. You know we have these problems sometimes.
I saw the light.
Who's Honey SWAT Key?
All right, Hank. We're gonna have Hank come up and tell this story. Hank Munzer, January 6th. Really good dude. Really smart man. So let's take your story from the top.
Some of you know my story, some of you don't.
Microphone close to your mouth.
You hear me okay?
Yeah. I thought there was.
Some of you know my story, some of you don't, but I was one of those guys that painted my building because I believe in the whole plan, Q. And so I was one of those people that put an ad in the paper to get as many people to DC because for Stop the Steal, and I ended up getting 9 people there. And then they called me the ringleader. They got 2 million people there. I can leave that only up to front. I just got 9. But it was one of those surreal situations. I even said on Facebook, I felt like God called me. I felt like David versus Goliath. They tried to use that in my case. But anyhow, I didn't get a chance to go to court till probably a year before. And then I was found guilty by the judge. But the first time I was arrested was on January 20th, and that was on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And after I got arrested at that time, I went ahead and went before the judge. I spent 4 days in jail in Missoula, and then they released me on my own recognizance. And then after I got out of jail, I waited for almost 3 years before I went before the judge in DC. And the trial in DC was crazy because I got there actually a week early.
Thanks, Ange.
I was told that it was necessary to go down a week ahead of time to see how the proceedings were. And I can't believe how our judicial system works because even though you have evidence, you weren't allowed to present it.
That's a fact.
And in every single case that I saw, there was evidence in their case that wasn't in mine, and there was no overlap. They hid the information from everyone that was on trial. So you could not find the facts, and you could only see it with your attorney. And it was just a horrible situation. And I knew in my heart of hearts I wasn't ever going to go to jail because there was no way they could prosecute me on the evidence. Well, unfortunately, you can't present the evidence, and that's the way the system works. So anyhow,
And that is extremely unfortunate.
multiple Brady law violations. We saw the same thing in general police case. They tried to go after him for everything. But some of us just didn't have the ability to fight. You couldn't find an attorney that would represent you from January 6th. And if you did find an attorney, it was very difficult for him to do much for you because one, it takes a lot of money to fight them the correct way and try to get the information, and then they want to rush you through the proceedings, and you kind of get caught into a little bit of a trap, and that trap would be, the fact that you have no ability to represent yourself and have any kind of discovery, and then they bring witnesses and other people that have nothing to do with your case and put on a narrative that has nothing to do with your situation. And most January
Welcome, Montana.
they were brought into court, and when they were brought into court, they were presented information that had to do with the narrative that was being presented that day, and that narrative had to do with the violence and everything that went on. And I think it's important to talk about that. In my case, I saw no violence. I was behind the inaugural stage, and they waved us into the Capitol. And from my point of view, is we were in there, we're assaulted by them, and we were pushed out of the building. We go home that evening because we had a group of us that were staying in a home that we rented for a few days, and we were supposed to go in there for one day and then try and come back. We had one of the gentlemen from the group of us, or there was a few days ahead of us, to get everything ready because we didn't know where we were. We kind of went down to the ellipse because that's where we were told we would be. We didn't even know where the Capitol building was, and it wasn't except through Trump's speech that he told us to go down peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol building. So the media portrayed it as though we attacked the Capitol, and all we did was go down there to have our voices heard so they wouldn't steal the election, which is exactly what they did. But in this whole process of finding some kind of discovery, and in my case, I found a lot of discovery that most people didn't have. And I'll give you an example. So I went through 3 different attorneys, and I went through 6 judges. And one of my attorneys, had information in my case. I mean, that and things that happened within the Capitol. Those things that happened within the Capitol building, we weren't allowed to see. But when I basically got my second attorney pretty much on malpractice, he had to drop all my discovery. So I got an opportunity, unlike most people, to actually put information out there, what really happened that day. And we put it out there the day before we go in court. I was found guilty a year before my pardon. And the judge held off for quite a bit of time. And I only spent 17 days in jail.
17.
And I think it's just a blessing by God. I think it's also part of a plan. I don't know who had their hands in it, doesn't matter, but I think it's awesome. And then I was pardoned on January 20th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, which January 20th, Martin Luther King Jr. Day doesn't always fall, on January 20th. And so I was in Lompoc, California, and it was actually kind of a fantastic time. It was almost like a vacation for me. I know a lot of the January 6ers had some really tough times in jail, but I just I'll be out of there in 17 days. Even my attorney didn't believe, but that's exactly what happened. And when I got my pardon at 3:45, the L block, which is the largest cell block in Lompoc, everyone started jumping up, going fight, fight, fight. It was just an amazing time. Then I go back, sign some paperwork, and then I came back to get my stuff. And the same thing happened the second time. And normally that would get you thrown in the shoe, but there's nothing they could do to me. So when I showed up in prison, I wore my Rock in the Orange shirt, which had my mugshot on from January 6th. I had striped hat pants. I self-surrendered, and they were laughing at me, the guards. And I said, keep my clothes. 17 days, I'll be out of here. And go to get my stuff. They said they didn't have it, so I leave. I stayed in Pasadena, California, and I was there during the fires. And we did the overpass, put the flags up because Trump was there. When I got out of jail, we had a private jet to come pick me up to take me back home. I chose not to take the private jet, and I stayed there for 10 days to tell the story about what's going on in prison. Because it's not just about January 6th. It's about the whole fraud that goes on. And anyone can be convicted in the court of law if they don't like you or you don't go along with their narrative. So I felt it was very important for me to speak up. No different than being here with Tina Peters. She's part of the same, lawfare that we've all been seeing. If you don't go along with their narrative, they will prosecute you to the full extent of the law, which really isn't constitutional, but they create that narrative for us. And so I felt like my situation was fairly easy compared to most January 6ers. But I see the hand of God and everything that happened, like the timing and if anyone knows about my building and what I did in Dillon, Montana, I painted my building to show the plan, and everything's on my building, and it's just the amazing things that happened and how we all, got through it. It's how some of us have been extremely traumatized by the situation. And I think some people are afraid to speak up or they want to move on with their lives. One thing I can tell you is we can never move on with our lives. We must continue to fight because the only reason we're free is because patriots are willing to fight for that freedom. I don't care if you're in the military or you're a soldier who fought for this country. A lot of times we're put in positions we shouldn't have been in, wars that we shouldn't be fighting. And really, the fight is here at home. It's about our freedoms. It's not just around the world. It's about right here. And unfortunately, it's our own government that's created this problem. And we need to remain in the fight no matter what. And we need to bring the truth forward. And freeing Tina Peters is just as important as January 6th, me being in jail, Tommy being tried, or any of the other J6ers that are here. That's been, horrific amount of time in jail, which is unfortunate, shouldn't happen. And at some point, there needs to be restitution for the things that occurred because the wrongs need to be made right. And we need to basically have our lives restored, not just as January 6ers, but as patriots who stood up for the truth and willing to fight at all costs against, what seems like an invincible enemy, our own government, who can come at you with unlimited resources to try to destroy your life. But yet we can still have the victory. We can still defeat them. No different we did the British. It's 1776 all over again, just like Anthony put out that fund for us. 1776 is the amount he put out there. And that's just a calm for us to stand up and fight because we are going to get our country back and the patriots are going to be rewarded in the end for everything, every bit of suffering we went through. And it's time to make the world know that, patriots need to be rewarded for doing what they need to do and stand and fight.
Yeah, Hank's great. Someone asked Hank, do you want? We're staying up in Montana at Hank's place, which is a paradise on earth, like Dillon, Montana. And he's like, absolutely. Tina stood up for us, so we're absolutely gonna go stand up for her. So, Patriot. So we're gonna listen to some music. We'll be doing the national anthem at 9 o'clock. I think that's about 30 minutes from now. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All righty.
Also, real quick before the music. Rebecca was on our chat. Hey, Miss Rebecca, we miss you. And we love you.
I think I tried my gun.
We'll be seeing you at the next one. And that's it.
There she is. Hey, Rebecca.
We sure do love you, Rebecca.
I said I was born on the wild side. Watch the battery's not connected. One foot in the flames. I just didn't want you to.
I didn't know there.
Yeah. Can't say I never saw it coming. I can see the one inside. Mama always said I was born on the wild side. I guess mama was right. 'Cause when the clock strikes midnight, I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire, breathing good Lord lifts me higher, singing oh when they call me home. Singing oh when they call me home. Gonna ride the lightning. There's a man in a black coat standing across the road with a pen in his hand and always to my soul. They say flames are gone, fools and the fools go. There's a man in a black coat standing at a crossroad. I hope he lets me pass by. Not I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly out into fire, breathing new lonely leaves me higher, singing oh when they call me home. Singing oh when they call me home. I'm gonna ride the lightning, ride the lightning.
Oh, shoot. Almost knocked y'all over. That was me. Just losing my mind, y'all.
I'm gonna ride the lightning, feel the thunder, till the darkness pulls me under. Gonna fly on wings of fire. Yeah, put a schedule together. Turns me high, singing. Oh, when they call me, singing. Oh, when they call me, gonna ride the lightning. I can listen to my heart. I can listen to the world. I can listen to my problems. What I think I need to hear. Nice and loud and crystal clear. To be soft. I need something that can fill my soul.
We will be here until Monday at 6 p.m. So all weekend long, visualizing. And then I'm sure some people will stay until Tina gets out. I will not be able to stay that long. I've got to get back to Texas, but some people will stay longer.
Somebody calling in or something?
I don't know what's happening.
We're gonna have George tell his story in a minute. I want something for the camera.
Okay, you want to do that right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We have another American Patriot right here, but let's start with first. Let's him. What's the liberal when they say that?
Drives in. It's a light, man.
Our boy George Cali boy.
My name is George White Wolf Riley. I'm a January 6er recovering. So I'm the one who rubbed his ass on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
So you're the one.
Just want to let you know that the rumors that I defecated on her desk are completely exaggerated. I never pulled my pants down, and I never sent her the cleaning bill. just want you guys to know that I never felt bad about that in the slightest bit. And even when they were all upset with me about it, I told everybody I felt like the American flag was waving through my butt cheeks. It's the most patriotic thing I ever did in my life. So,
Brother, love you.
as you can tell, I'm Native American, but you probably can't tell I'm Jewish. So well, she might have noticed my nose. It feels like, look at that nose. It's totally yeah, so I was a self-surrender. I did 13 months altogether. I got sent to Lompoc USP, and it's really called Lompoc.
Is it?
Long Poke. My butt still hurts.
Sounds unpleasant.
So when I turned myself in, um, I had just broken my collarbone and had surgery on both my eyes. They literally took a scalpel and cut the outside layer of my eyeballs off
Ow.
and then burned it with a laser. So if anybody doesn't know, I really can't see. I can only see shapes and colors. So if everybody sees me giving people like weird looks and stuff, that's because I can't see whatever it is I'm looking at.
Ah.
So when I tried to tell the lieutenant on duty that I'm 100% disabled vet and I just had these recent injuries, he threw me on the ground for talking to him, and he stuck his knee in my broken shoulder and handcuffed me, and they threw me into a cell. And then that's when they noticed that I had a braid in my hair with feathers, and I tried to tell them that I would peaceably take it out, and they said, "No, we can't do that. We're gonna have to cut it out." And so they went and they got scissors, and they were sitting outside the cell taunting me. And I told them I was Native American, and my hair was precious, and it couldn't be touched. And it was like, "There's laws. You can't touch my hair." And they went and got the chaplain, and I didn't understand what was going on. But when a little Asian guy came in, I was like, no, 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 I need a Native American to tell you guys you can't cut my hair. And he just shook his head and walked away, and 9 of them held me up against the wall while I screamed and cussed at them, and they cut my hair off, and then they threw me in the shoe.
I didn't know that.
And that was how I started out my time in Lompoc USP. I had to walk up to my Native Americans and tell them what happened to me. Uh,
Sorry.
I couldn't do anything about it because they were like, "Oh, they'll definitely retaliate against you." And I was told that, when they drag people to the shoes, sometimes there's a row of blood that goes down, and and they take you into the blind spot and they beat the crap out of you, especially if you're gonna like tell on them for anything. Um, so that's my claim to fame. Originally when I was arrested, they put me all over the news. There was like 3 helicopters of the army that came in, dogs and craziness. I was on the phone with a friend, Johnny Cadillac, and he still says he has PTSD just from having to hear me getting arrested. I just saw him not too long ago. But so when I was arrested, they not only did the FBI come in and take what they wanted from me, but they somebody broke my window and they came into my house and they robbed me for what the FBI didn't take.
I gotta quit smoking so much.
Oh my God. They dismissed the criminal case against Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
Yeah, saw that.
It's fucked up, man.
Oh, so
That's
stupid.
not politics at all.
Yeah, we're gonna need a better ashtray back here. This one's about worn out.
There's buckets along the fence.
Uh-huh.
So
But there's a trash can too, and there's a Coke bottle back here that we could replace it with.
nice.
I think we're warm enough. Uh-oh, it's Dennis. Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
it's Dennis.
I see that. What's going on, Dennis? You're on speakerphone. You're in the car with Jen and Nicole.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi.
So all we can hear is you guys. We can't hear the J6er that's speaking and Tommy.
Okay, I will let them know. Maybe he can hold the microphone a little closer to his face.
No, something got switched because I can hear myself on the chat. So it switched over to your mic and not his.
Okay, let me. Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
okay. And they're hearing this conversation because Angelina's calling me right now to tell me that. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get off. I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth off.
And why is Nicole's?
Turn the car off.
In fact, when I first went into prison, they were saying all this crazy stuff to me, and I was like, "Could you not say that in prison talk? Let's just pretend like I'm a computer programmer and would never be in here, and I have no idea what you're talking about." And by the time that I left prison, I was never going to sit there and say that what they were doing was right. I was never going to sit there and say that what they were doing was right. I was never going to drink the Kool-Aid. I will never drink the Kool-Aid. I like my Scotch straight.
Come on. You gonna be with us all weekend?
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you, brother. Look, we'll have all weekend long, so we'll have all you share the story again. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And I just would like to share with you guys that tomorrow I'm going to be on Cowboy Logic talking about Patrick Wool. He's a J6er. People didn't get to hear about him. He was went into prison with a pre-existing heart condition, and the government knew all about it, and they didn't care.
That's
The
right.
BOP didn't care. They left him untreated until he finally had to go to the hospital. He was having a heart attack, and when they finally treated him, they left him chained to the hospital bed for a week. And finally, because of all the stress and everything, Patrick died, and and I absolutely believe the government killed him. I absolutely, because if he would have gotten the medical treatment that he needed when he needed it, instead of having to get into where he was already dying, I don't think that any of this would have happened. They could have prevented it, and they didn't care. They killed J6ers. That's what they do.
Yeah, I was about to say, right? Yep. So I don't know how many more, but like I know that there's upwards of 20 suicides that we rarely hear about. I often think about how many people may have done something like that who was never charged and we never saw, right? They were there that day and they were so terrified something might happen to them that they did something to themselves. We'll have to pray for all those people. You know, you'll be here with us all weekend. Everybody, we're gonna give it up for the White Wolf. And we're gonna have us back again this weekend. We're about 15 minutes away from we're doing the national anthem, so we're gonna play some more music until that happens.
Don't forget about Roseanne Boylan. No one heard her name. Nobody knew who she was.
I'll tell my story, which is Roseanne Boylan was beside me when she passed away. You know, I don't want to get into it right this second. So I'm gonna tear up if I get into it right now. But I'll tell my story, and yeah, thank you because when I started, the reason I committed my life to it real quick is you go to these events like a Republican event, maybe even you have to pay to get into it. So these are conservatives. 9 out of 10 of them never heard her name. So
Sorry, Tammy.
yeah, Roseanne and
Suggested I turn the thing. I didn't even think about that.
Sorry. The president had stomach cancer. He died like Amy, do you know?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what 26 had stomach cancer? Was that Bart Steigen?
I don't know what kind of cancer he had.
No, this guy was 2024.
Okay.
It's that guy from Florida that was Barry Ramey's friend. Julio something. He had a mass and they let him out with compassionate release and then he died shortly 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was murder. So we'll play some songs.
All right. Thanks, Tommy.
Come back later for Thomas.
We'll be back.
Let me stop and testify. I was getting brutalized by the crown of my savior. But if I'm being real with you, sometimes I forget it's true. I can use a I need something that can fill my soul. Makes me wanna sing it. Something something crazy. My trouble's not so strong. Oh, I was so deep. will sing. I will sing the name of Jesus. I will sing. I will sing what he's done. Yeah. Makes me want to sing it.
We were operational in the
Oh, I thought the music went off.
It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes on the stories. It's the pledge of allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them hands, some hope. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his new he lives with his wife. Mr. Red, white, and blue. Lay down his life. Mr. Red, white, and blue. For these stars and stripes. Hey, from the fields to the swamps. Here, goes through California. On the sexy on the family heat. It's from my heart and beat all out. And his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Okay. You know that? You let you do it?
All right, you guys, we're gonna restart this before we do the anthem, and we're gonna flip it sideways and try to fix the audio.
Yeah. So we're in the new stream. Hang out. We'll be right back with a new stream.